morning guys, welcome to Thursday, and I am working from the boutique today. I thought I would start something that I hope is going to turn into like a small weekly vlog, but we'll see. I brought a few things today to use in some pictures, but I dropped the flowers on the way here. Oh, a few of them are looking wrecked. And then I brought some lovely things. First of all, some buns for breakfast, but I also brought... Easter is just a few weeks away and I would like to take some Easter inspired pictures. So I bought this yesterday. It's a pink rosé organic lemonade, and I like both the bottle and also the color of just the lemonade. And then I got these like Easter eggs. These are so popular in Denmark. These are with nougat and marzipan inside, and they just look really cute. And then I got the traditional ones that are just with marzipan. I brought a lace curtain and of course this picnic basket that I think is adorable. So I have a few things to use in some pictures. Breakfast dessert among all of the colorful berets that I've put in the window. It's fun. I'm gonna eat. I spent all of yesterday shooting vintage, so today it's time to shoot some recycled pieces. I'm gonna start out with some recycled skirts, the Isilda ones. I think I'm gonna style them up with our spring tees, these ones. So I'm thinking cream for this skirt, and then for the lilac skirt, I actually think it's gonna look really cute with this dusty green color. This Anna dress is so beautiful. I had to just pause my podcast to show you. Wow, it has sunflowers on the top. First of all, the color scheme is so beautiful. I'm gonna put you down. Isn't it amazing, guys? I have a feeling that this is gonna be sold pretty fast tomorrow. It was also the last dress to shoot for the drop tomorrow. Now I'm going to pop into some royalty kimonos, and I love to shoot those. One of my favorite things to shoot because I just fall in love with every single one. It happens every week, but these are the prints. Stunning. So I'm gonna bring them over. I have made it back home, and in a second I'm gonna go sit down and give you an update on what on earth is going on in the house hunt situation. Have I found something? I feel like I haven't updated you for such a long time. So much has happened, but before then I want to show you what my windows are now full of. Spring is here. My windows are of course full of seeds that's been put in soil, both here and in the living room. I'm standing on a chest in the window, but look what I have invested in. I'm such a pro garden person. So I bought these plastic greenhouses. In this one I've planted these, and in the other one I've planted these mixed sunflowers. But I only just put them down into the ground like the day before yesterday, so nothing has happened yet. But that is what my windows are absolutely full of at the minute. Very exciting. I've made myself a cup of coca. you are more than welcome to pause this video and make something for yourself, because I'm just going to talk you through what's been going on in the whole house hunt situation. The last thing I told you was that I put in an offer on a house, and it's a pretty long time ago. I never told you what happened. So I placed an offer that was 11% under the price of the house, and the real estate agent, he answered me on behalf of the seller, and he was like, it's under the price that they're willing to sell for, but the man is just going to speak to his wife about it, and then they're gonna answer back. And they did that after a few days, and the answer was another price. They had gone under the first sale price, but it was still pretty far away from where I was at. So I was actually not thinking about it for very long. It's a house that's been for sale for over a year. A few big things has to get done for it to be a healthy house. So I answered pretty fair and square. Hi, thank you for the response. I'm going to stick to my offer. And then I told them the reason for that. It's been for sale for such a long time, also in a market under COVID-19 where things have just been going so quickly, and there are these things that needs to be done for it to be a good house. And then I never got a response. That kind of closed that down. So I continued looking for houses in the city, and I've slowly realized that houses in the price range that I can afford, they need a lot of things to be done. So I would not be able to afford a house that's pretty healthy. I would be able to move in right away and then not having to stress about getting a lot of things done. My frustration has been really big, and I think it's because it's been such a huge figuring out where am I in my life and what would be good for me at the minute. I think the whole moving to the countryside in a massive house alone, I have really crossed that off the list. I can say that now. I think it's too soon. I think it's too much for just one person. I think I'm gonna drown in it. I already work 60 hours a week. How on earth would I be able to also renovate a whole house? And there's just so much responsibility that comes with living in a big house. Yeah, so the countryside dream is not now. And then I made it back to the houses in the city, and I've been looking, and then we've been getting closer to spring at the same time, and that has actually made me really feel into my soul. I need to just choose my words right, but I can feel with spring coming that where I want to be on good weather days and have my projects, and that's in the cottage. It's in my garden. And maybe it's not a bad idea to have the setup similar to what I have now. So if I could find an apartment that I like, I could live in an apartment. I would not have to stress about, you know, a whole building and a roof and all kinds of very serious things. An apartment is just, it is just much easier to own an apartment over a house. And if it was close to my boutique, then I could go to work by bike. And then whenever I need to spend time outside and to have crazy projects, I can go to the cottage and do whatever I want, but I can also leave them behind and just go home to a simple apartment when that's needed. Because the reality is that I work a lot, many hours a week. So thinking that I have energy to also renovate a house, I think I might burn myself out. I have dreams with my boyfriend about traveling, and it's just, so this setup has just kind of made sense to me. But the reality is that it is really hard to find an apartment that I like, because or at least up until now, I have been very much like, oh, I don't want a standard apartment, I want something that has soul. And so recently one came up very close to my boutique, but when I called them about it, it had already been sold. So I was gutted for a little bit, like pretty sad about it. So yeah, it's just been such a roller coaster ride. I've gone for like thinking that I was going to move out to the countryside and bring my web shop with me, to now I'm thinking, no, I actually like pretty much the setup I have right now. I'm so in love with my cottage. I know that some of you are gonna be like, why don't you just move out and live in your cottage? I've answered that question quite a few times, so I'm not going to go into details. I'm just gonna say it's illegal and we can leave it there. I have some work to do. I'm gonna go watch some Friends and edit products from my sofa. That is always what Thursday is like in my life. Like all afternoon, evening Thursday is like editing products. So almost through this. Thanks for listening. Not really like you had any choice, unless you just skipped all of this, which I completely understand.
Stop. Fill pencil i stedet for den her.
The clothes, you unwrap this pot, place the pot in the machine, run 2 washes. I made vintage crimes. I've made vintage crimes. I've done something really stupid the other day. I was washing some beautiful new dresses and I had not realized that I washed this one with a red cotton dress that apparently still had some leftover dye in it. So it's been stained and looks like a mix of blue and pink, and it does not look good. So I bought these fabric dyes. I have a pink color, a forest green and an ocean blue, and I don't know what's gonna look the best on this dress. I think pink and light blue would look pretty cute together if all of the white fabric is gonna turn pink, and then with the light blue. Let me just show you up close. You can see here in small embroidered flowers, and then here is the mess I've made. I had no idea that you had to pre-wash the clothes and then wash it twice after dyeing it, so we don't have the time to test it today, but I'm gonna do it very soon. It's gonna be fun. I actually have one more dress that we could use. I think it's in here somewhere. Did I hang it up already? Yeah, it's here. So I have this dress. Maybe we could also dye that. I mean, it's not because it has any major stains, but it could maybe freshen it up. I'm gonna think about it. Hang it up here. Then I can think about it. It's become a thing that I spend my lunch breaks searching for real estate. Just checking all the sites if there's anything new, anything that I can buy and move into quickly. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've made a toast in a cheese bun. These are super good. I've come out to take the first spring pictures this year, but strange enough, only some of the tree has, or like is in bloom, so this is not, and that is. So in a few days it might be even more beautiful. It's only 5 degrees, so I'm gonna get this done. It's 5:15. I'm heading in with orders and I need to go home and relax. The shoot was pretty cold, but I think the pictures turned out great. So even though the whole tree is not in bloom yet, I'm really excited about the white flower tree season. Yeah, I need to go home. Good. It's literally only been a few days and you can already see them coming up. Oh, just a little bit, just a little bit. Good morning guys, welcome to Tuesday. I am back in the saddle today after a few days of taking it slow. Went to a birthday party this weekend and me not being used to drinking and being up super late, it just took me a few days to get really back into business. So I've just written a sign for the door. There should be a delivery today and I'm just thinking we have a lot of errands to run. I'm gonna be out of here a few times today, so I've written a sign to the postman, please call me. That was all for the recycling. Now I'm going to do some shopping for the boutique. Some coffee and soaps and bits and bobs. I've brought out all of the bottles from the store that I'm gonna recycle and yeah. I have washed it for the first time and so it should be ready for me to put in the dye. I've decided I'm going to use the pink because I think light blue and pink would be such a cute match. So I'm going to open this one up. I can see pink stuff in there. I could just sit here and stare at it. I really hope this is gonna work. The dress does not look like I wanted it to. It looks like I've washed it with something red. Like it's a very faded pink color and not at all what I thought it was going to look like. So I actually think this is a massive fail. So now I'm considering if I should do another round and try to go dark blue just to cover up all the pink. This is probably gonna be my last chance to save this dress. I feel terrible. Now we really have to cross our fingers that this dark blue color is gonna do the job. I'm also going to put back in this one. I also tried to redo this, but we're also gonna turn that dark blue. Does not even look dark blue yet. Let's put it in. It looks like it's getting really, really dark. I mean, I can't even see the pattern any longer. Do 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 do. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it looks. Whoa, it's blue. Ooh, I like this way more than the pink. This is actually quite nice. I don't know how well I can show you, but look at those. It looks like they were supposed to be like that. It looks cute. I don't know how easy it is to see it on camera, but it's such a pretty color. Hey guys, welcome to Wednesday. I was actually planning to end this vlog yesterday, but I thought, why not just include the result of what the dress turned out, how the dress turned out today, because I'm shooting it today to upload it on the drop on Friday, and I think it turned out maybe cuter than it looked like to begin with. I think that's a dangerous thing to say, but I think it's so adorable. So I'm wearing it. You can see it's very blue. The dress now looks like this. Even the flowers are now blue. And I think it's so adorable. I love this color. Obviously, it's always a sad moment when you mess up a vintage dress, but I think like you can really go back once that's done, and I think I've managed to save the dress in a really nice way. And in the future, if I get in a vintage dress with some stains, I will definitely consider like dyeing up more pieces. I think it was fun. I learned something about the colors, like the pink color is not, it's not a good way to go. I don't think it was like bright enough, it just looked like another washing fail. So yeah, I really like this dress. If it was my size, I would have considered keeping it now when it's all dark blue. I think it's gorgeous. So yeah, that was all for this video. Now I'm going to end it and shoot vintage today. So I really hope that you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up if you did. And yeah, this vlog has been filmed over so many days. I don't really remember completely what has happened. So I hope you enjoyed it. Gonna see you all soon. Bye guys.